Get set, go!
Feel it in my bones, it's down to the wire. It's more than a dream, it's more than desire. Now I can feel you holding your breath, and you don't know what I'm gonna do next. Now it's been years in the making, and I do it over again. It's been years in the making. So turn the lights down low, rolling up my sleeve. Right now I'm in my zone. Put your eyes on me. I got the skies to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. So put your hands up high, baby, walk with me. I see it in your eyes. It's something you believe. You got the skies to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. Chasing down everything I'm feeling. I'm coming first and I'm the last one leaving. Now it's been years in the making, and I do it over again. It's been years in the making. So turn the lights down low, rolling up my sleeve. Right now I'm in my zone. Put your eyes on me. I got the skies to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. So turn the lights down low, rolling up my sleeves. Right now I'm in my zone. Put your eyes on me. I got the skies to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. So put your hands up high, baby, walk with me. I see it in your eyes. It's something you believe. You got the skies to show. It didn't come for free. It's been years in the making. It's been years in the making. It's been years in the making.
Hello, I'm Sydney,
And I'm Jordan.
and we're seniors here at RHS.
RHS is a great school, but there are a lot of things you need to know and learn when you come here.
Things you won't learn in your books. We know that coming to a new and bigger school with lots of new faces, new changes, and new classes can be stressful, and we don't want this to happen to you.
No! No! No!
So for the next few minutes, we're going to share some of the secrets we learned after 4 years here that will hopefully make your transition a little easier.
Number 1, getting around the school. RHS is a big place and a little confusing, so don't worry if you get disoriented a little bit. That leads us to tip number 1.
If you do get lost, use your map or find an adult or someone you know to ask for directions. Seniors love sending freshmen to the wrong hallway, which will just increase your stress.
Keep in mind that it's completely normal to get stressed out freshman year, and you can always reach out to a counselor if needed. They are trained professionals and will help you every step of the way.
Tip number 2 is for your health.
RHS has almost 2,000 students, so getting through the halls can be tough. Try to avoid what we call freshman clotting, where a large group of 9th graders cluster in the middle of the hall talking. It makes it hard for others to go around, and honestly, sometimes seniors don't bother to go around, they just go through.
Also, when clotting, try to keep track of the time. Too many tardies can lead to an after-school detention. Teachers might not be as tough with tardies the first couple days, but they will get tougher. And then you'll end up somewhere you don't want to be.
Fantastic. Education is that way. Let's hurry up. Let's go.
Now, a few tips on something you'll use every day. Your lockers.
As you might know, you don't get to pick where your locker is, but you do get to pick your partner. Make sure you learn to compromise and figure out how to share the space and keep the peace.
Also, when you leave your locker, make sure that you close it properly.
Listening for the click can save you a lot of grief, because the school will not replace things taken from your locker.
Tip number 3 has to do with the steps in the mall. The reality is, most of you will slip on these sooner or later. It usually happens during lunch, so watch out for food that makes the steps slippery. If you do fall, try to grab the railing. If you drop your lunch, you can always get a new one. Lunch is usually one of the more social times that you get during your school day, where you can relax, visit with friends, and enjoy yourself. But remember, there are tons of after-school activities and clubs that you can join to find people who have similar interests as you.
Maybe try joining a team, a club, or a service activity like the Green Club. The more people you know, the more RHS will seem like home, and the more you will enjoy it.
Speaking of enjoying things, let's talk about technology. In addition to slowing you down and making you late for class, your cell phone can become an issue. Ooh!
Unlike middle school, you can use your phone between classes and at lunch, but you still need to put it away when you get to your class or when asked, or your teacher might take it away.
Technology is a big part of school now, and each student is expected to have a laptop.
However, if you forget yours at home or it's having problems, the school has plenty of loaners you can use. Just talk to a teacher.
The next tip has to do with grades. Make sure you avoid what we like to call the grade pit.
Try and get off to a good start, because if you start out poorly, your grades will follow you, and you can spend the next 4 years trying to dig yourself out of the hole.
Our last tip is to relax and realize that it's going to take some time to adjust. But soon, before you know it, it's going to be 2025, and you're going to be heading out into the real world just like we are right now.
It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. 'Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play the music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay. Close the blinds, let's pretend that the time has changed. Keep our clothes on the floor, open up champagne. Let's continue tonight, come on, celebrate. That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have